Hi everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's christinamarialeifsdotter and I'm here to do a reading for Virgo. Lovely, virtuous Virgo, we love you dearly. My mother's a Virgo. I picked a I chose a good mom. No, I serve is the motto for Virgo, so it's great. She took very good care of me and the family. In the pre-shuffle, you got a communication on the way. You also got two other cards. You got the Sun, which is the card for Leo, and now Venus is in Leo, so maybe you have an amorous Leo looking out for you. But it's also children and artistry or creativity. And here we have the Moon, which of course is which is parenthood, so it could be you as a mother. It's also intuition, and Virgos are magnificent. You're so intuitive. You feel so much, but you seldom want to deal with it because you're too grounded. So you find it really difficult to you find it difficult to deal with. You find it difficult to trust. Please don't. It's a shame to hide it from the world because you could help a lot of people with that. And I'm sure you do. Not always wittingly. In the Oracle cards, Path of the Soul, you got Channeling Guide. And in the Yogic Path, you got Lalita Tripura Sundari, goddess of erotic spirituality. Well, there you go. I'm telling you, Venus is in Leo. It's doing strange things to us all. It's wonderful. So let's have a look at your reading. I hope you like the interior that I'm sitting. It's the place that I'm staying in Marsala, Sicily. And next week, I take my suitcase and I move on to Enna in central Sicily. I will be cooking, but it's near a lake, so it'll be good. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, totally doable. Just get in contact on Messenger if you're on Facebook, watching this on Facebook, or I got a heart, thank you. Or on my email, if you're watching on YouTube, and you'll find the email in the description box, and we'll decide on a day and a time. You decide what you want to look at. If you want to know, perhaps, what does he think of me? Is this relationship going to go anywhere, etc. Or if maybe you want to look at your career, if you want to, or maybe you're a business owner. I really like looking at businesses because I'm an entrepreneur and I also have a degree in business. So I find it rather interesting. And but we can also look at previous lives, and we can make contact with spirit if you want to, if you have somebody that's passed. All right. So we have both a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. We'll look at the Queen first. Or maybe I should get the overview. I gave myself some good advice there. Yeah. Oh, dear Queen of Pentacles, you've not been feeling well. You have, at best, been very, very tired, and at worst, possibly anxious and or depressed. Now, we've just come from a Mercury retrograde period. Maybe that's been affecting you. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, so it can certainly have a strong effect. But I'm going to look closer at it. what's important here is that I can see that it's easing. So 2 cards tell me that. Yeah, I think you've been quite depressed. This is your soul upside down too. Please listen to your intuition. Please. It'll help you so much. And when you're tired, there is no star sign like Virgo that can run over themselves so completely. Ignore warning signs and just do themselves in psychologically and physically. There are some more visitors coming. We have new visitors in the house, a couple. Your intuition. We started out talking about how strong it is and how good it is and how you don't really like to listen. Please do, especially now, because your soul is it's the most important thing to look after for all of us. That's our true self. But there is hope. This card, it's called depression, and it's coming in the reverse. So that's problems and that's pressure easing. And also we have the 6 of Staves. So possibly what you're experiencing with these difficult times, somebody turn the light out. Is that, wow, they're locking themselves in the room. I can't understand the Italian people. They're so security paranoid. I'm the only one in the house. Anyway, and 2 cats. The 6 of Staves is a victory card. So you will override all of this. You will make it good. You really will. Don't worry. I'm losing my focus and concentration. I'm sorry. It's just, if you want to ask me, I'll tell you all about it. It's really strange. For me, it's like another world. But these people are beautiful on the outside too, but they have so much heart and generosity and kindness. But they're security freaks. Catch my breath? We had a male Virgo too. No, I should look closer at how and why. I need a light, excuse me. I need to turn the light on again. That's another thing about Italy. All the connections often go haywire. Yeah, great. And there was light. Okay. So possibly you've been in a period of solitude, even grieving. You've been very sad, Virgo, but you're leaving all of that behind you. And, we can grieve for many reasons. Certainly we can grieve due to the death of somebody or the loss of somebody. I can't exactly say what you're grieving, but I can see that what you've experienced was all karmic, and that now it's relieved. You learned what you should, and you can move on now, free from this, and not only free from this experience, but also richer for it and more knowledgeable about yourself and your situation. So it's really, really very nice. Please listen to your intuition. Let's have a look at Mr. or the King of Pentacles. Wow. You've had a hard time too, and you've had a hard time in your relationship. I don't know if it's you I don't think it's you. I think it's your partner. You seem to have a partner in an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And they seem to have an addiction of some kind, which is really tragic. It seems like you're well aware of it, of course, and you're seeking balance, and you're even seeking help. The thing with addictions is that we can't get help for the person that has the addiction. Only they can. But we can get help for ourselves. We can get help so that we understand and even have the strength to stay or the strength to leave, depending on what's best for us. I think you'll be around. I don't think you're in a hurry to leave your marriage. But yeah. I'm sorry. I think I'm thinking too much because there's people, I'm losing my focus. You're going to get help. Find help. Make contact with Al-Anon, perhaps. That's the organization that supports family members of addicts, and they're great. I've been to some of their meetings, and I've also primarily been to meetings for adult children. Those of us who have grown up with either addicted parents, my dad was an alcoholic, or parents with psychiatric problem or psychic problems. So there is help and there is support primarily to get. And I really recommend that you do. And you will not regret it. You will not regret it. You'll get strength for yourself to stay and also strength to maybe set up boundaries for your partner. That's possible. All right. Dear Virgos, that was it. Not a great fun reading, but I didn't look closer at the first cards. I'm sorry. Hang on, can I find them? And the sun, come on. Here it is. To see, I'll look closer at that. Yeah, it wasn't a great fun read, but I think it was a constructive one, and I think it gives you the chance to look ahead with strength and faith. We all need that. Now, the communication, you've been waiting for a long time. It's coming from overseas. It has to do with work. And the Sun card, which could be children. Oh, a lot of love. Yes. I think this is to the Queen of Pentacles. Actually, there seems to be a man in a fire sign, so a King of Staves. He should be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius on his way to you. And then last of all, the Moon. Setting limits. This is absolutely for sure for the King of Pentacles here and his partner. So setting limits for your partner while showing emotion and empathy, but also for yourself. So we can give, but we can't give more than what we have capacity to give. We have to, honestly, we have to give to ourselves primarily in order to be able to give to others. So, yeah, try and do that. In the path of the soul now, then, you had channeling guide. I have to put some glasses on. contact lenses in place, but I still need some glasses. You have a strong ability to communicate the messages and teachings of divine beings. I'm sorry, what did I tell you there in the beginning? Whether you're aware of it or not, you are receiving guidance and messages from those of other dimensions of existence. One of your gifts is having the ability to share these higher teachings with others. Sometimes you simply speak the words that are needed without even knowing the effect or power of what you have said. The channeling guide asks you to work on fine-tuning this gift. Meditate, listen, and follow the guidance you receive. Please do. You won't regret it. And in the yogic path, this is the fire sign on the way in. Lalita Tripura Sundari. It's not an easy name to remember. Move toward that which makes you feel sensual, awake, and alive. In our society, we've been taught to repress our divine feminine nature in order to be taken seriously. However, by doing so, we're only operating as half of a whole. Lalita has come to remind you of your inner tantrika energy, that which oozes with erotic Shakti life force. It's time to merge your spiritual self with your sexual self, as the two are intrinsically related. Enjoy all things with sensuality, food, conversation, self-care, and movement. Follow what feels good, not what makes sense to a patriarchal system. Bring in all aspects of yourself to the table and watch your life blossom. Wow, Virgo, you do have a lot to look forward to. You've gone through a lot. Now it's your time. Just listen inwards. If you have any questions about this or any other of my readings, please let me know, and I'll do my best to answer your question. And if you think somebody could benefit by sharing the video with them, please do. Please give a thumb up, and if you would consider subscribing to YouTube, I'd be so happy. Love and light.